and then we'll wrap up with some final midweek comments. Joel?
Well, thank you. So Earl said I had 5 minutes to talk, so I'm going to take 4. And first, I really want to say to the Commerce Department, City of Philadelphia, to Earl, and to everyone who made this possible. I really am appreciative of this. So I'm glad in the sense that some of my bio was read, because now I don't have to go through that stuff, and I actually want to tell you a story, and that's what I like to do when I talk to folks. So many of you may not know is that I came out of college and went straight into business. I have never worked for anyone in my adult life. Now, when I graduated, I was an intern at General Electric and had top secret security clearance. And they were expecting me to show up come September to fulfill my contractual obligation with them. But I turned it down. I had the biggest argument with my father at the time. And he thought I was crazy. And he asked me, what was I going to do if I failed in business? And I told him I would sell fish. And when I said that, he said, I'll support you. So one of the reasons I came to stand here is that my family supported me this whole time. I'm sorry if I get a little emotional. So when I went into business, there was no Power Up. There was no Goldman Sachs. You were a cowboy on your own. And I just had to crawl and scratch and figure stuff out. I so enjoyed the conversation that Mr. Joe, that he spoke about, because when I first went for a computer company, and at that time there was virtually no black folks I could talk to about how to run a computer company. Fortunately, I had worked one summer at Penn in their computer store, fixing computers, so I learned how to run a computer repair shop. I was taken in by some Koreans because I was doing subcontracting work for them. And from that process, I learned how to buy the products wholesale. I learned how to start getting authorizations to become authorized resellers. So now, my company, we probably have at least 50 different contracts we're authorized with Lenovo and multiple with Google and HP, and the list goes on and on. With Verizon, we sell Comcast, just so many different products. But I had to learn how to do that. About 5 or 6 years ago, when I saw that we did not have enough young people that were really prepared to go into this field as entrepreneurs, I decided to create a technology training program for them, and that's when I created Tech Core 2. A couple years ago, I was approached by the folks who started I Buy Black, because they knew what I did when I created I Love Bob's. And so I agreed to come over to I Buy Black to help them, initially just to run their technology. But since then, Earl has made me the executive director. So we do some key things when we talk about networking. We actually have a weekly phone call for business owners every Wednesday from 9 to 10. So if you're not plugged into the call, you can give us a card, we'll get you plugged into that. Every month, we do a business breakfast. Our next breakfast is on October 12th. Brand new restaurant opened up on Shelton Avenue called J.R. Billy's Smokehouse Barbecue. Delicious, I've been there twice. And he's starting breakfast, so we're gonna be his kickoff event to launch breakfast at his spot. We're gonna be playing a short video on Dr. Claude Anderson about Powernomics. And we got some local heavy hitters, real estate, stock investing, investment clubs, and we're going to have a discussion about this. So again, I think I'm sticking to my 4 minute time.
You're good.
And I just want to say again, I thank you. There's plenty of ways you can get plugged in. I would love to get your card. I'll give you one of mine. And I don't know the time, but if there's time, I don't know if anyone has a question. No questions, or I'll say thank you again.
Proud of this young man. He's been sticking with me for 20 years.